Hi everyone, once again, happy Friday. I hope you all had a wonderful and fantastic week. My last video that I tried at 10:30 was an absolute mess because my internet has been unstable. So my video kept dropping and coming back and dropping and coming back. And yeah, that was really not appreciated by me. So anyway, I hope everybody is fine and I'm going to give this another go and I'm hoping that I stay. I have just spent 10 minutes doing a live video of my chair in a private group while I sit outside and drink coffee and watch my chair to see if it disappears. So I did that for 10 minutes and my chair didn't disappear. So I'm hoping that I won't disappear and that I'm here to stay. So let's get started again. I'm just going to run through everything again in case anybody missed anything. And also it was very disjointed because I spoke a bit and then the video went and then I came back and I carried on speaking. So let's just see if we can do this all in one piece. If the video starts dropping again, I'm going to give up because I can't get hold of my service provider. I think maybe they are down because everybody's down because of load shedding. It's not my service provider. It is Eskom messing with everything. So, first of all, there is a mint-themed delicious chocolate hamper that is going to be given away at the end of this video. So I'm just going to show you that quickly. I've got chopped mint sandwich biscuits. I've got mint thins. Chocolate almond brittle, wafer sticks, and mint flavored chocolate buttons. So mint chocolate is like, it does it for me. It's like the best thing on earth. And that is why I choose mint chocolate hampers to give away in my live videos, because it makes me happy and I hope it makes you happy. So how you can win this is just jump into the discussion, join in the comments, and chat to me, and I'll pick somebody at the end of the video. And I'm glad to see that we've got so many people back. I thought like everybody's going to be like gone. So here we go. Nikita, Fatima, Tracy D, Monique, Rishma, Megan, Sabrina, Antoinette, Monique, Fatima, Navusha, Peter, Melissa. Wow, guys, thank you so much for being so patient with me. I really like that upset me. I had to go drink coffee outside and have a cigarette and just shh, you know. Also, my husband came in earlier and he saw all the chocolates and all the goodies that I've got piled up over here. And he's like, what's that for? Usually my husband's at work, but he's on leave right now. And I've got everything set up. I usually have it packed away. And he's like, what's all the chocolate for? So I kind of got to do this live video, box it up, send it off. Otherwise, the chocolates are at risk, like serious risk. Okay, so let's have a look. Antoinette, mint is your favorite. Fatima, if it's mint for me, then it will come to me. I love that. Oh, awesome. Melissa, you love wafer sticks. Yeah, oh, it's absolutely, you know, like I buy the stuff for the hamper and then I'm like, I really just want to eat it, but I promise I won't. Okay, so I already announced this in the previous video that I tried to do that didn't work out very well. So I'm just going to do it again. The winner of the January 2023 Kaboutjie Top Fan hamper is Nikita Morris. Congratulations, Nikita. I know you saw it, but I told everybody I'd announce that in this video, so I'm just going to get it going again. Congratulations. I really appreciate your support. It has been fantastic having you engaging with me all over on all of my platforms that I'm working on. So next up, and this is where we kind of got stuck in the last video, is where I was going to show you the Kaboutjie Top Fan hamper for February 2023. So what's in this hamper? I'm just going to pop the link into the comments where you can go and enter the competition, and it also just gives you you know, a list of what's in the hamper that I'm going to show you now. So you can go head over to my website now. I haven't shared it on social media or anything yet because it's been a week and a half. So I'm behind with everything. So let's have a look. Where am I? Okay. So the first thing I've got is Terrific Ideas My Time. Now, My Time, Terrific Ideas does Kitty Calm, which is the kids' magnesium sulfate bar salt, but they also have a My Time range, spelled M-A-I time. And this is for mummies, well, for adults, but we'll just say it's for moms. And this one is the Spice Time. And I love magnesium sulfate bar salt. It really helps me relax. It detoxes me. It helps me get rid of headaches, helps me sleep better. It is absolutely superb. Terrific Ideas is one of like my favorite companies to get bar stuff from. Next thing up, because bubble bars are so important, I've got Oh So Heavenly Cream Bath Cream. What else have I got? I have got Happy Event Firming Cream. I love Happy Event. This has got pepper slim in and it smells divine. And I mean, I don't know about you, but I've got like a little mommy pouch and I've got stretch marks and this really helps. I actually wrote a review on my website, but I forgot to get the link. But yeah, Happy Event, absolutely superb. I love them. And then there's a Hader Labo eye and mouth corrector cream. Hader Labo, I can't rave enough about it. I'm now 43, turning 44 very soon. So I've got all the wrinkles around here and around my mouth and everything's kind of starting to fall apart. And this range is the best ever for making you look fantastic and feel fantastic. And then I've really gotten into my sorbet products at Clicks. I love them. So I've got 3 sorbet products. I've got the body scrub. I've got the hand and nail cream. And I've got nourishing body wash. So this is, I think the smell, I can smell it through here. I haven't actually tried these myself. It's dragon fruit, argan, vitamin E, and pro-vitamin B5. I think that's what's in all of it. Yeah, dragon fruit extract and argan oil, which I like. I love this. I'm going to buy some for myself soon and give it a go. What else have I got? Ooh, okay, so now we get on to all the nibbly things. Oh, no, wait, I've got something else. So the Papery is the most amazing stationery store ever. They've got the most beautiful journals. And the journal for this month is this stunning unicorn journal. So, yeah, I love the Papery journals. So now onto the foodie stuff. First of all, cappuccino, Nescafe Gold. The other ones I did hug in a mug because that's one of my favorite cappuccinos. But this is also top of my list. So I thought I'll change it up a bit this month and get cappuccino. And then I got some chili nibbles, Kalahari biltong. I love these things. And then, I've also got a delicious mint thins for this hamper. So it's going to be in the hamper for the live giveaway and it's in the big hamper for the top fan. 3 chocolates, Cadbury's. So I've got mint crisp, biscuits, and whole nuts. And I've got Tim Tams because you know how nice these are and they're so expensive. Like this is not something I buy for myself to eat because it's expensive. So I thought I'll treat one of you moms. And what I want you to do is I want you to hide and eat them. You've got to promise me you're not going to share them. You're going to hide somewhere and you're going to eat them all on your own. That is a requirement of this competition. And then I've got, I love it when I ask you, what do you want to see in a hamper? So I know last time a lot of people said biltong. That's why I got the chili nibbles. And a lot of people said candles. So I've got this candle. It's botanical. It's a botanical glass candle. And on the front it says, take the time to make your soul happy. And it's scented. It smells really, really good. And it's got a nice little florally thing inside. So, yeah, I got a glass candle. And then, so all of that stuff is for moms. You must use it on your own. You must hide it and you must spoil yourself. And then it's kind of like I've turned the tables. So what Terrific Ideas has also given me to put into the hampers is something for the kids. They get a tiny little rainbow Play-Doh, which is really cute, really nice. But it's like usually the kids get the bulk of the stuff and the moms get like a little token gift. So I've turned it around. You get the gift and your kids get a tiny little token gift. So this is for your child. Yeah, so that is the competition that is going up. Like I said, it's on my blog now. and you can go and enter. So I need to just clarify something. I've had so many complaints on Facebook from fans. They are saying to me, I've been in your top list on your Facebook top engagers every week for the whole month, but I didn't win the competition. And they said the person that won the competition last month wasn't even in your list every week. This is not a Facebook competition. This is a Kaboutjie top fan competition. So yes, it involves Facebook, but it's not only Facebook. This competition, you'll see there's specific things you have to do. Number one, you have to enter on the entry form. And I've seen so many people sharing the hashtag online, but they haven't entered their details into the entry form on the website. You have to do all of the steps. So you have to enter on the website in the entry form. You have to comment on my monthly blog post and one other blog post on my website. You have to be a fan on Facebook. So you've got to follow my page, and you've got to comment on at least one Facebook post on my page. You've also got to be a member of my Kaboutjie community parenting group, and you've got to post at least one parenting question. So you've got to start a parenting discussion, make the group nice and engaging and awesome. And you've got to join in another discussion on another post in my Facebook group. And you've got to follow me on Instagram and comment on at least one Instagram post and like at least one Instagram post. So what I do when I choose the winner is it's someone that is spread throughout those platforms, someone that stands out for me, somebody that really gets involved, engages in a really cool way, and chats to me about stuff. So a lot of people just comment nice post or the hashtag Kaboutjie top fan. That's not really what I'm looking at. I'm looking at people that actually talk and engage and all of that. So if you're interested in winning this competition, that's what I'm looking for. Yeah, so it's very, very exciting, and I'm glad you guys are so happy about it. So if you need to follow me up, let me just delete that so I don't get confused. So here's my Instagram profile. I'm just going to pop it in here. And just to let you know, you need to, oh, where did that go? At least it was my comments that disappeared and not my face this time. So yeah, there's my Instagram profile. And I think a lot of people are getting confused because I've got two profiles on Instagram. One is @Kaboutjie, and @Kaboutjie is just where I will share my blog posts. I don't really focus on it. I just kind of stuff my things up there and leave it. My profile @Lynne Huysamen, that is where I share all my stuff, my personal things and products that I'm busy working with. That's my main profile on Facebook. It's not actually @Kaboutjie. So yeah, it's @Lynne Huysamen. I've just popped the link in. Sabrina, I don't have Instagram, so now I can never win. So yes, this is something that a lot of people have commented on. They've said that they don't have Instagram. Can they enter without doing that? Unfortunately, that is one of the things that you have to do. You know, it's a really big hamper. It's fantastic. It's to reward the person that kind of engages throughout the things that I'm busy, you know, the channels that I'm busy working on. So yeah, if you don't have Instagram, I mean, you can sign up and you can be on Instagram in 30 seconds. And then you can enter. So yeah, cool. What's up next? I can delete that, and I can delete that. Okay, so I have got a lot of products that I am going to be working with very soon. So first of all, I want to show you, I haven't actually even, I've opened the box and I've had a look at it, but I have not done anything but that. So I am collaborating with Ben Mills, and I'm going to be reviewing their Turkish cotton towels. So I'm just popping a link into Ben Mills in the comments, and I'm popping a link into the specific towels that I've received. And I'm so super excited about this. Oh, that didn't go through. Did you guys see the link? I'm just going to pop the towels link in and see if that goes. Now it seems like now I can't post comments in my own video. It's giving me grief. That really sucks. Okay, there. My first comment did go through. Do you guys see the Ben Mills Turkish cotton towels link come through? Nope, no link. Rishma says yes. Oh, Okay, well, I'm going to put the Ben Mills one in. I don't know what I'm clicking on here. I'm being so confused. I think that really put me on a spin, you know? Okay, so I don't know if you guys have, let me just take that comment down. Where is it? I don't know if you guys know, but we moved in at the end of September last year into a new house, and I've been on a mission to redecorate everything. So I bought a lot of stuff from Amazon for our bedrooms. So I bought new bedding, I bought new pillows, I bought bedside tables, bedside lamps, a nice blankie for our bed. It's really exciting. And now I wanted to start focusing on my bathroom. And Ben Mills contacted me and said, would you like to collaborate with us? And I'm like, yes. And they've got such stunning towels. So I'm going to show this to you. So first of all, when you order from Ben Mills, your order will not come in a beautiful gift box like this. Your order just comes, I think, in a bag. But she sends it to me in a gift box. But if you want to get your order done in a box like this, or if you want to gift it, you can contact Ben Mills and you can request a box. I think it's a 50 Rand or 30, I don't know what it is. I should have, I looked at everything before the video and I prepared for it all and then it didn't work. And then I went into a spin and now my brain is fried. So yeah, I'm going to open it up and you can see here are my two beautiful towels. So I'm really looking forward to using them. Yeah, so this is for my bathroom and it's so stunning because I want to do everything in sort of neutral, natural colors. And I've got a lot of towels, but I don't have even two that match. You know what the kids are like, they lose stuff and they ruin it and that's like, you know. So I don't have anything that matches nicely. I've got like 50 towels and they're all different sizes and they're all different colors. So this is for me and my husband for our bathroom. The children can have like the 50 mismatched towels and we will have these gorgeous new towels. So I'm going to start using them and I'll review them on my website, but I'm just going to wait until obviously that I've washed them a few times and, you know, seen how they work. I just received it this week and see how it's Cara, such a beautiful color. Yes, I know. Very, very happy about that. Sorry, I'm just moving everything out the way. So yeah, that review will be coming out soon. I can delete those too. And then something really cool I've been working on, and I can't actually share everything with you now because my one friend loved the one product so much that she borrowed it. And it's the nicest puzzle I've ever done with my kids. It is beautiful. So if you want to go have a look at the product, because I did post, so I'm finished working with it. I've posted it on Instagram. You can go and have a look at it there. So what it is it's this beautiful rhino puzzle. It is so colorful and it's in the shape of a rhino. It's got more than 500 pieces, I think 526 pieces. And it's kind of like, it's all different colors, but within the rhino, there's little pictures of animals and it makes up the rhino. Like, for example, the rhino's eye is I think it was like a little penguin on its back. It is absolutely stunning. And what I loved about it is, well, first of all, I could have the rhino shape. So it wasn't in a, you know, a square or a rectangle shape. It was literally made in the shape of a rhino. And it was the perfect mix of puzzle for me to do with my daughter because I like doing big puzzles, like 1,500 pieces. My daughter likes doing big puzzles, but the 1,500 pieces are just a bit too much for her. So this was something that was not too easy for me and was not too challenging for her. And it was something we could both really, really enjoy. So I don't know if you see that I post all the time on Facebook and on Instagram about puzzling with my friends. When my friends saw the puzzle, they are now borrowing it and passing it along, and it'll come back to me soon. And I think by the time I do my next live video, I'll have the puzzle back and I can show you the puzzle. I only realize now that, like, oops, I don't have it for my live video because I loaned it to my friend. So yeah, and it's really high quality. You know, there's nothing worse than doing a puzzle and then the pieces won't fit and you've got to try and force them, or where you have a puzzle where all the pieces are the same shape and size and color. So like you actually can't see where pieces fit. It seems like one piece will fit into 50 places. I hate that. And when it's so thin that you put it together and the whole thing pulls apart, it must be a high quality, good puzzle. Somebody asked what the brand is. Who is it? Laser Cut? What's the brand? I don't know if it's Laser Cut. I don't know. So I don't have the puzzle here. I can't look at it. I can give you feedback on that when I get the puzzle back. So the next item, and I'm just going to give you guys a link to their store. So they're selling their stuff on It's Fun Living, and they're selling their stuff on Take A Lot. So I'll give you the link to their store on Take A Lot. So the brand is TOI. You can see it over there. Whoops, wrong side. Over there. TOI. So she imports these, I think, and it's stunning. So this is the next product that I've got from them, and this is super cute. So my great loves are like doing puzzles and reading and drinking coffee. So this is a puzzle, and the box is the shape of a book, and you can, it's not wood, it's like plasticky, almost, I think part of it's metal, and it's like, it's such good quality, and it opens and it clips shut. So like already, never mind what the puzzle's like inside, this is like a little book. I mean, it's gorgeous. So yeah, this is the Mona Lisa cat. And the puzzle, when you do it, it's not very big. It's like a small puzzle. And it's 126 pieces. There we go, 126 pieces. And the pieces are really good quality. You know, it's nice, it's thick, they all fit together. It's really cute. And my daughter did this one on her own. And she, yeah, it was not too challenging, but it was challenging enough. It was on the higher side of challenging without it being like, I can't do this puzzle and I'm not interested. So yeah, it's really, really fantastic. And what's really cool, I don't know if I can see it now. Let me just see. I don't think I will. Oh, there it is. There it is. I got it. I found it. I picked it out of 126 pieces just like that. Look at this. This is the piece in the center of the puzzle. It's like a star. So you got a star in the center as well. So you can start from the center with a star and from the outside pieces. It is beautiful. And then this is like, it's a perfect travel companion. So if you're going away camping or you're going somewhere with the kids, you don't want to take a huge board game with you. This you can just like pop in your handbag and take with you. And also the box isn't going to break or get damaged. It's sturdy. So yeah, this is really cool. And then I've got two other products from them. And I can't actually tell you much about it yet because I've done the work for the Mona Lisa puzzle and I've done the work for the Rhino puzzle and I've completed it. But the other two products I have not started on. I've opened the box and had a look and closed the box. I haven't actually even dug through it. So I can't tell you much about it. But so far it looks really cool and really good quality. So this is geometric puzzles. So there's a whole stack of geometric puzzles you can do in here. It's got 115 pieces. And if I open it up, so this box is also really nice and hardcore. It's wooden, and I think this is magnets. Wooden pieces in here, and I think they're magnetic. And then you've got some boards, and you've got a whole book on different puzzles you can make with it. So there's all sorts of stuff you can do. So you follow this and you make the puzzles. And then what's this? I don't actually know what this is. Like I say, I haven't actually gone through this yet. How many? Oh, I think you mark off how many of each is in the box. Oh, cool. And then also here, once you've opened up that thing, you can see you put each shape. It's got its own little space. So, yeah, we're going to start working on this weekend. And like I say, I'm really looking forward to it. My daughter really loved the puzzles, but I think this is going to be something that really interests my son and sits well with him. So, yeah, I'll be working on that this weekend. And then the last thing that they gave me is a 20-in-1 board game. And also, like the box is nice, high quality. And all the pieces in here are really, really thick board. Really nice. And I think the pieces are wooden, like the little, where's this? Yeah, so like all of these, it's not plastic. These are wooden, which I really like. I don't really like plastic very much. I like wooden stuff. So like I say, we haven't actually touched this yet. We're going to start working on it. Within the next 3 to 4 weeks, I'll be posting about it on social media. So once I've figured out how to play all the games, I'll be sharing about it. And all the puzzles as well. That's also the brand TOI. Ooh, Fatima, I'm currently doing a 1,500 piece puzzle, looking to invest in a puzzle mat. Yes, let me get my puzzle mat. That excites me so much. Hold on. You can see I like my puzzles. So we do puzzles often, me and my friends, and we move from house to house. And also we've got kids. So, I mean, you've got 1,500 pieces. You don't want to leave that out on the table when you're busy with it. You know, if you don't finish in one day, which 1,500 piece puzzle, you're not really going to. And then your kids are going to lose the pieces, or your dog's going to eat it, or something like that, or it's going to get messed up. And yeah, so what I decided to do is buy a puzzle mat. So I've got this, upside down. So what you, let me open it up. Okay, so it comes with this felt mat. Okay, and you can see on the side here, let me just turn it. Oh, here. So you can see on the side there, it's got like 1,000 pieces, 1,500 pieces. So you can lay this down and you can actually build your frame along the lines. And then when you finish doing your puzzle and you want to pack it away, you just take these two pieces like this, slot them into each other, put it on top, and you roll it up. And then over here, you got all these straps, and then you just put the straps over, and then you can just store it somewhere, pack it away in your cupboard where it's nice and safe. I'm like throwing everything down there now, so it's out of my way. So this is fantastic. I got this on Take-A-Lot. It's like one of the nicest things I bought there. We use this all the time. We just finished a puzzle this last weekend, which is why I don't have a puzzle on it, so I can show it to you. Yeah, so I bought this, I think it was 200 odd rand. And if you want the link to where I bought it from, just pop me an inbox message on my Facebook page, and then I'll pop you the link. I don't have the link on hand right now. So let me just see. Okay. The other thing that I got, and I got this last year, and I feel quite bad because I shared about it on Instagram and Facebook, and I think a bit on my blog, but I kept forgetting to do it in my live videos. The first one I completely forgot. And then the last live video I did, I actually put it on my desk here to show it to you, and then I forgot. I finished my live video and I'm like, damn. So this is from Kitchen Cartel. It's a lovely little scale, digital scale. Perfect. And measuring cups. They gifted this to me last year. And I haven't actually had time to bake in ages, but I actually really enjoy baking and trying new recipes. And I am 43 years old, and I've never had a kitchen scale. And, you know, baking is not the same as cooking. When you're cooking, you can be like, I don't like that, and I'm going to actually add garlic, and I'm going to take a bit of this out and chuck a bit of that in. You know, you can mess around with it and make it your own. One thing I've learned is that baking is pretty precise. And if you kind of think, well, that's about a cup, I'm just going to throw that in, it doesn't work. So this has really upped my baking game. So Kitchen Cartel, I'm going to pop a link to their Facebook page in the comments. Angelique says puzzling is fun, especially when load shedding hits. Keeps you busy by candlelight. Exactly. Yeah, that's something. I've been doing a lot of puzzles. Karen, and the best thing of finishing a puzzle is that end product. It's like so funny. When you finish a puzzle, do you take your hands and just run it over the top and then back? It's me and two of my friends. It's the three of us that always get together. Sometimes other friends join, but it's always the three of us that are the same. And every time we finish, we're drinking our coffee and we sit there and we're all like rubbing the puzzle, you know. And like the first time we did it, we're actually quite creepy, you know, like weirdos, like feeling up our puzzle. But we always do that, and it's like it's just something we have to do. So let me do. Debbie, I think I missed it. Do they do custom puzzles? What do you mean? Like where you send in a photo and they print it? No, I think these are imported. So I don't think they do. No, they don't do custom puzzles, but they've got other products on their store on Takealot. Go check it out. They've got some really, really nice stuff. They've also got sand art, and it's very much activity-based things, not so much a toy, but more activities. So it's not like a stuffed animal or something like that. And this is the type of thing that I actually like for my kids. It keeps them busy. It keeps them thinking. Nazipo, I don't know how to pronounce your name. You can inbox me and teach me. How old is my daughter? She's 11 years old. Oh, Megan, you've ordered the sand art kit for your 3-year-old, and they have some cool goodies. My daughter absolutely loves sand art. Yeah, it's loads of fun. And Monique, those geometric ones really work the brain. Yeah, 100%. Okay, I'm losing track of the comments now. There's too many. I don't know. Ooh. Yeah, I'm probably going to do the geometric puzzle. Someone asked when I'm going to do it. I'm probably going to do the geometric puzzle first this weekend, and we're going to start on the board games. But because there's 20, I kind of need more time to work on the board games. So that'll be the last, post that I do on Instagram. Oh, Nikita, you just started doing diamond dotting, and you must say you're quite hooked. It feels similar to cross-stitching. I've seen so many posts about diamond dotting, and a friend of mine does it, and she said I must go look on her Facebook profile what she does, and it looks really, really nice. So, yeah, that's something I might want to try. But between reading and having my bubble baths and doing my puzzles, I don't really find much and work. Like, I don't just do that. Nazipo. Okay, there we go. Nazipo. Thank you very much. It really bothers me when I don't know how to pronounce somebody's name, and then I don't want to leave you out, and I don't want to do it wrong online. So yeah, please, if I pronounce your name wrong, please just give me a bit of guidance, and I might forget it next time. So then you just got to reinforce that for me, and I will get it right. I've got I remember there was Sejo Fatso. I got it right now. It took me ages to get her name right. Every live video I would try and practice. So thank you very much. Megan, there's a shop in Falchuk that sells diamond dots. Send me a PM and I'll send you the details. Oh, fantastic. Thank you so much. Megan, I don't know if I've got your number. It is Megan as in, let me see your face. Oh, it is. Hi, Megan. I'm going to talk about you next. Are you ready for it? Bev's got my number, so I don't know if you've got my number yet, but yeah, I'll send you a PM. Okay, I can't send you a PM from my Kaboutjie page, but I can do it from my private profile. So yeah, awesome. Thank you. Okay. Did I add kitchen cocktail into the comments? I can't even remember now. My brain is fried. It's Friday. I'm just going to pop it in. That was for the scale and the measuring cups. They've got some really cool stuff. So I'm supposed to delete it as I go along on my sheet here, but I don't. And then I don't know what I've done. So I don't know if you know, but I do quite a bit of work for Superbalist. So, and not quite a bit. Every few months I do like a bit of work for them, and then they pay me in vouchers. So I'm like, that's cool. I'll take that. So I bought some stuff and it arrived last night. So I'm going to show you. I bought a number of things for my daughter. Her legs have just grown so long and she is getting so big. So I had to buy her a couple of things. Open up here and see what we got. Okay. And I also got my son 2 things. So yeah, this is just a very plain black hoodie for my son. He's 9 years old. So there's the hoodie. But Superbalist has got fantastic things. I'll show you everything that I bought. And the total of this came to, I think it was 1,700-ish. And of course, you get free delivery if you're over a certain amount. I think it's 400 or 500 Rand. You've got to pay for, you don't have to pay for delivery. So I paid 1,700 Rand. I got 4 items for my daughter, 2 items for my son, and a jersey for me. So I'm very happy about that. So my daughter's favorite color now is this like green color. And she loves shorts and pants. So it's these little pants. Oh, they look so comfortable. And they're so light. So it's a long pair of pants in like her favorite green. Does it have the price on here? No, it doesn't. I don't have the individual prices. But it's 4, 5, 6, 7 products. Yeah. And I spent 1.7. So yeah, you can just divide it up. So my daughter hasn't seen these yet. She's going to come home from school and she's going to find everything. Yes, sir. My office look like bombs headed now. Oh, these are cute. So it's a little pair of shorts for my 11-year-old. Very cute in like a light sort of pinky color. Very light. Very pretty. It's almost like beigey, not so pink. I think in the light you see it maybe looks a little more pink than it is, but it's more beigey than, it's like a beigey pink. Oh, and that one's done. Okay. Next box. Yeah, someone said they love the unboxings, but I do the live video only once a month now, and I can't wait a whole month to unbox my stuff. So this came yesterday, so you are lucky. Oh, this is the t-shirt my son ordered. It was so super cute online. Let's just check it out. It's got all the planets and stuff on it. So it's just a black t-shirt, and it's got all the planets and galaxy and stuff. He is going to so be happy when he gets home. This is perfect. My son also, he's grown so much. Like everything is so tight on him, but he doesn't want to give up his old clothes. So he's got this stuff. I mean, it's like skin tight. If he's wearing the shorts, you can't even bend over. I think it's going to like, it's going to get a stitch all the way down. But he still insists on wearing it. Oh, and this is like a little, what do they call this? A play suit. So it's, and then it's shorts at the bottom. So this is for my 11-year-old. She's going to be, it's so super cute. Oh, absolutely beautiful. And then a little toppy for my daughter. It's green and it's got little silver lines on it. You can see the little silver lines. So like I say, green is her favorite color. And I can feel the quality of this. It really feels nice and beautiful. And then I got myself a jersey because winter's going to be coming soon in a month or two. It's going to start getting colder. So it's got I like the ones that kind of keep your neck warm, and it's long. And then on the side here, it's got like a little slitty. So it's not, it doesn't go all the way down to the bottom. There's a, I don't know if you can see that, there's a slit. So yeah, and I like wearing long stuff because I like it to cover my bum. I like my bum to be warm and covered. And I think this is going to do the job. So yeah, that's all the stuff I got from Superbalist, and I think for 1,700, it's it's really not a bad deal at all. Superbalist, I love Superbalist. This dress is from Superbalist. It's also something I bought with my vouchers from them. So yeah, awesome. What else have I got? I don't know. Yeah, so that's Superbalist. Go and Monique, you also like to cover your bum. Totally. Sabrina, she has good taste. Green is also your favorite color. Yeah, beautiful. Okay, so that's Superbalist. So I spoke to you guys about moving to Velddrif, and the longer I stay here, the more I love this place. It is so fantastic. So one of the things I've always wanted to do is I've seen posts on Facebook on the Crackling Rosie, which is like a boat that goes like the river cruise up the Berg River. And like every time we drive into Velddrif and out of Velddrif, you cross over the Berg River. When I go walking, I go walk along the river near my house. And I've seen the Crackling Rosie coming up and down the river. And I'm like, I'd love to do that. Anyway, Carmen from West Coast Way, she gave me tickets for me, my husband, my 2 children, and my father-in-law to go on the Crackling Rosie. And it was fantastic. I loved it. So I've written a review on my website. You can go check it out over there. And I think the tickets are only 250 Rand each. So it really is a bargain. It's a 2-hour cruise, which is really fantastic. It was so relaxing, just slowly chugging down the river and then back. It was beautiful. And then I've been making new friends. So the one thing is there's 3 new girls in my daughter's class this year, and she really wants to make new friends and she wanted to cement her friendship. And I invited 2 of the girls over, and the one mom dropped off both the girls in the morning. And when she came, she brought me the most beautiful bouquet of roses. And I'm like, wow, thank you. And then the other mom picked the children up. And when she picked the children up, she gave me this beautiful, yummy cake. And I'm like, wow, that's like, I've never invited a mom over, invited children over for a play date where the mom brings me flowers and a cake. I was like, that is absolutely amazing. So if you want to see the cake and flowers I got, that made me just feel so gooey and warm inside. I posted it on Instagram. So some really, really nice women that I met. It was really nice to, get to know them and, to get spoiled. Anyway, and then the other thing is that I've made another 2 friends in the area. There's a lady that follows my page, Bev, and she contacted me on Facebook, and I think she said, I hope you don't think this is weird. But I'm a mom in the area. I live here, and let's go out and have some, have some coffee. So I'm like, yeah, cool. That's not weird. Like, I don't have any mom friends in the area, I think there's one friend I know down the road. She used to live in Langebaan, and our kids were at school together years ago. So I know her, and that's like my father-in-law and my mother-in-law. That's the people that I know in the area. So it was like, yes, please, I'd like to know someone in my area. So we went out for lunch. We went to a View Health Cafe, and it's on Bochumlaan. So Bochumlaan is this little like dirt road along the river on the other side of Beltrove. And that's where the Crackling Rosie sits, and that's where you launch when you go off on the Crackling Rosie. And a View Health Cafe sits right opposite Crackling Rosie, and they only sell health food. Oh, that's probably the people for my internet, because I phoned them, but I couldn't get through, and dramas. Anyway, let me just turn my phone. We're doing okay, right? So we don't need them right now. So we went to lunch there. It was fantastic. They only sell health stuff. So you can get fizzy drinks, but you can't get Coke with all the sugar. You can only get Diet Coke. You can get fruit juice, and they sell like wraps and healthy stuff. It really is fantastic. So I haven't had a chance to publish the review on my website yet, partly because I published it on Instagram. I've just shared the Instagram post. You can go have a look. The views are beautiful. It's so quaint. So I published it on Instagram, and my brain said, I'm done with it. So I deleted the photos off my phone, and I didn't realize. So what I do is, like, every few days I come and I take all the photos of my phone onto my computer, and then I clear it out of my phone. But I often publish the stuff on social media from my phone before I do the review. But because I thought I'd done the review, I just deleted everything off my phone. And yeah. Anyway, then I lost all my photos. Well, most of them. So I'm going to write the review soon. I went back there and I took a couple of photos, but it's been so busy. So I'll get to that as soon as I can. But it's a delightful little spot. And then the next week, Bev said to me, come, let's go out again. Let's go try Columbine Co. in Bochumlaan. And Megan's going to come with. And that was Megan that was commenting now. Like, hi, Megan. So we went out for coffee and cake. So Columbine, I also haven't I've written the review. I haven't published it. It's ready to go. I just didn't get there yet. So Columbine is amazing. I didn't know what it was about before I went there, and I hadn't had breakfast. And they only serve coffee, tea, and cake. So I was forced to eat cake for breakfast. It was terrible. No, I'm just kidding. I'm fine with eating cake for breakfast. And I've got no issue with a place that only sells coffee and cake. Like, bring it on. Absolutely amazing. And there's Megan. Bochumlaan is amazing, even just for a stroll with the kiddos. They get to explore, play in the water, and just be kids. Yeah, it's beautiful. Megan, I want to go back sometime and try out J. I think that's going to be really cool. And I also, like, every time I've been there for a specific thing, and I've been I've had time constraints. I've had to get home for something. So I want to go down there sometime and just take a stroll up and down and poke my eyes into all the places. I see there's a little place that's got paintings. It looks beautiful. So yes, thank you so much. And Megan, I'm going to see Bev, I think sometime next week. I just got to check my calendar because I've got a lot of appointments and stuff on. I had a lot of appointments this week and I've got a lot next week. But we're probably just going to have coffee at her house. And she's giving me some of her old puzzles. I'm like, yay. Yeah. So, that makes me happy. So, yeah, I'll, hook up with you as well, that you know what time we're going to do it. So, then also another place that I have visited, and this I visited with my parents. So we live in Veldrift, and then you just drive up the road to the next little town. Apparently it's Dwarsgasbos, but apparently Dwarsgasbos is actually considered to be a part of Veldrift, but you've got to drive down quite a long road along the sea with nothing there. And then you hit Dwarsgasbos. But just before Dwarsgasbos, like in the middle of nowhere, just on the little field in front of the ocean, is a place called Savabilapa. And I've always seen it and I've wanted to go there. And the guy that is one of the partners, he used to have Charlie's Deli in Jacobs Bay. And he closed that down. And then he opened a restaurant at the Life Hospital in Vredenburg. And now he's at Savabilapa. So I've wanted to go there for so long. And my parents came to visit us in early January, and they're like, let's eat out. Where should we go? And I'm like, Savabilapa. I've got a ticket off my bucket list. So, we went there. It was really fantastic. The views are gorgeous. I don't know if so I have written a review for that on my website, so you can go and click on it and have a look. Debbie, you've heard of this place. You heard it's really good. Yeah, and I mean, it's so beautiful. I want to go back at sunset. I'm thinking maybe like Valentine's Day with my husband as the sun comes down. We can have a nice romantic meal. I think the views are going to be epic. So, I'm ticking stuff off my Veldrift bucket list like there's no tomorrow. It's been really fun. Yeah, and then back to, what's been going on? So school, obviously it's been back to school, which is really hectic and, covering of books and all of that stuff. And every year, and like, I've now made a mental note, remember, every year, the second week of school, they have a full-on sports day. So, like, the inter-house athletics. And every year, we start the year, and then you get the notice saying, like, 2 days, it's inter-house athletics. And it's like, I've got to take time off work, got to get down to the school, because I like going to go watch my kids run. So I'm going to like, I've got to get there. So now I've, like, made a mental note, remember, Lynne, when the school starts, it's not just the covering of books, and it's not just the parent-teacher meeting. It's like parent-teacher meeting covering of books. Week 1. Week 2 is inter-house athletics. Then week 3 is the gala. So I was like, dum, dum, dum. So, I really enjoyed that. I've got a little picture of me at my kids' sports day. If you're bored and you want to go click around, go check it out, give it a like, say how's it. So it was really cool. I enjoy watching my kids run. But for me, there's the end of year build up, and then there's the Christmas, New Year's thing, and then there's getting to school, and then school starts, and it's all this like chaos. But what I have that's also mingled into that is that in 2018, my daughter started grade 1, and that was on a Wednesday, and I was so tired, and I just wasn't feeling right, and I was struggling. And I thought, I must just get my kids into school, and then I can get home, I can rest, I can find my feet. I'll just focus on covering books, and you know what I mean? And I remember then the Wednesday she started at the school. The Thursday was the parent-teacher meetings. The Friday I was at home. The Saturday my husband was out the whole day. He went for a trip into Cape Town. I think he went Kloofing or something. And I was just feeling so rough the whole day. And I think at about 4 o'clock, I phoned him and I said, please tell me you're on the way home. I don't know what's wrong with me. I can't make it. And I'd been sitting there covering these books. And you know how many books you've got. Like you've got this pile of books and you just seems like a never ending thing. And I felt so sick. And then by the time we got home, I wasn't feeling so bad. And then I went to bed and I was lying in bed. And at 11 o'clock, I got up and I said to him, I don't feel right. There's something wrong. And I'm going into the emergency room. And he's like, what? that bad? Like, you got to be kidding. I'm like, there's something wrong. And I had pain on my right side, and I thought maybe my appendix was bursting. I'm driving to the hospital thinking, please don't let it be my appendix. Please don't let it be my appendix. Get to the hospital. The woman says, we're going to do a pregnancy test. So I said, no, I'm not pregnant. I mean, I've had my tubes cut when my son was born, which was, in 2013. I'm like, when they did the C-section, they cut my tubes. So she said, listen, we just got to run through certain things and tick it off. We do the pregnancy test. If you're not pregnant, that's fine. Then we move on to the next thing. So I'm like, what's the chances? Anyway, I was pregnant. And I got told in the same sentence that not only are you pregnant, but you are losing the baby. And if they don't operate ASAP, I've got internal bleeding and I'm going to die. That sentence was kind of pretty rough, and there's a lot that goes through it. I'm trying to process stuff. Like, she says you're pregnant. I'm like, oh shit, how am I going to cope? How am I going to pay for everything? I don't have another room for this baby. I'm not going to make it through the pregnancy. And then I'm like, she's still speaking. And then it dawns on you, you're losing the baby. And then you're like, what? No, hang on a second. Can't you save it? So you go from this like, oh shit, I can't do this, to I want to do this, anything to do this, anything, like, it was just hectic. And then you realize you've got to have an operation because you're going to die. So covering books every year brings back all that trauma. And it's funny, like, my husband picked me up from the hospital a few days later. He was driving me home, and I drove home, and I had this thought, like, it's funny how when I was driving to the hospital, I was thinking, don't let it be my appendix, don't let it be my appendix bursting, to driving home thinking, it would have been really epic and cool if I had a burst appendix. It's all about perspective. So yeah, every year, like, the kids starting school, the book covering, the parent-teacher meetings, all of this stuff, it just kind of, like, every time I take the covers out and I start wrapping that book, I get this awful sort of like sick feeling. It was 5 years ago, and I think in general, I've mostly healed. In general, I'm mostly okay. But it brings back a lot of feelings, like, how do I explain it? So the anniversary of this was on the 21st of January. So that was kind of hard it's always that time is hard to go through. And I think it's especially hard because I've got so much stuff associated with it. It's not just the miscarriage on a specific day. It's the book covering. It's the parent-teacher meeting. It's the starting of school. It's I missed my daughter's first sports day because I just have a miscarriage and I'd just been had an operation. So like now every time it's sports day, I think, oh, I missed my daughter's first sports day. It's all the stuff that comes, this trauma that comes back up. And I think, and for me, it was really hard to process everything because people say things when you have a miscarriage, like, oh, but you were sterilized, you didn't want another one. It's like, no, I didn't want another one, but I didn't want a dead one. I would have liked to, I was pregnant, I would have wanted the baby. I didn't want to have a miscarriage, and you get all these feelings of guilt. And if I didn't sterilize myself, would the baby have made it? Because, the tube was damaged and it was an ectopic pregnancy. So maybe it just got stuck in the tube because it was damaged. Maybe if I didn't get sterilized, I don't know. It just, for Rita, how can they say that? Seriously, no, the stuff that I got said, that people said to me, somebody said, oh, you're so lucky. What a financial drain that would have been. And it's like, yeah, it would have been a financial drain, but that's like, I don't know. Getting all the stuff around my head, like, I didn't want a baby. I didn't want another one. And then I was pregnant. And then it's just a lot to process. It was very confusing. And then I think the other thing is that I wasn't planning a pregnancy. I wasn't trying to fall pregnant. I didn't know I was pregnant. And then I lost this baby. But it's like people have, I don't know. I can only speak from my experience, but I kind of think some other people have got a picture of a scan, or they've got a positive pregnancy test, or they knew they were pregnant and could process that emotion and then lost the baby and can process that emotion. For me, it's just like everything came in one, like, boom, like, what do you do with this? But also, like, I think when people know you're pregnant and then you lose the baby, it's a loss for me, nobody knew I was pregnant. I didn't know I was pregnant. So, and it was so early on in the pregnancy that it's almost like now, if I had have lost a child, or if I'd have lost a pregnancy that everybody knew about, it's almost like they would remember it, but nobody remembers it, and I'm not being dissing my husband, but he doesn't even seem to remember it. He'll say to me, like, why do you look so sad? I'm like, because this is the anniversary of my miscarriage. Oh, right. It's kind of like it's only my thing, and it feels very lonely. So I'm healing, but all of these feelings come up. Yeah. And when I don't feel lonely is when I share about it on my blog or on social media, and I hear that so many other people have lost a baby. Not that I'm glad you lost a baby, but it just, we can support each other. We know what it feels like. We've all been through it. So yeah, it was the anniversary of my miscarriage, which sucked. And I think I already posted a link in there, but I'm going to pop it in again. So I'm popping in a blog post I wrote 10 days after losing my baby. So there's a lot of raw emotion in there. So be warned. So yeah, that's something, you ladies, if you're struggling with a miscarriage, maybe it'll make you cry, because when I read all the comments people left on my thing, it made me bawl like a baby, but it was also healing. So it was painful, but healing at the same time. Yeah, so that's that. And then someone said, how could people say that? I actually wrote a blog post a while back, years ago, closer to the time of my miscarriage, that it was 4 things not to say to somebody that had a miscarriage. If you have never had a miscarriage and you're facing somebody that has shared that they just had a miscarriage, a simple, I'm so sorry, or my deepest condolences, or I'll pray for you. That's great. Saying, well, at least you're not going to get fat. At least you don't have all that expense. Or you didn't want another baby. It's for the best anyway. Or stuff like that. Just keep it simple and just say, I'm so sorry for your loss. You cannot go wrong like that. And I think the thing is that people, it's an awful, uncomfortable thing. Death and loss, it's horrible. People don't know what to say. They want to try and make you feel better. But often the wrong thing comes out. So your intention is good, but I can guarantee you that often the result is really bad. I'm so sorry for your loss. That's all you got to say. Don't say anything else. Unless you've been through a miscarriage and you know what it feels like, and you can sympathize with that person and say something that really is healing. I'm so sorry for your loss. That's it. So just keep it like that. Cool. So enough about sad stuff. I'm going to go on to happy stuff. So I share a lot about ways to make money online because it really excites me. It's something I love doing. And I'm going to say, but you do these survey sites, it brings in such a small amount of money and this and this and this and this. Yeah, it does. But what I love about it is that, number one, I can make money without spending money. Number two, I can do as little or as much of it. So if I have spare time, like, for example, when I'm sitting at the dentist and my daughter's in the dentist and I'm sitting in the waiting room for an hour, I can sit on my phone and I can do surveys and I can play games and I can earn money. And I can get gift cards from it, and I can go and buy stuff on Amazon. I love shopping on Amazon. And I can also download the games. My kids can play the games on my phone and I can earn a little bit of money. So no, it's not for everybody, but it's something I love doing. And part of the reason why I love reviewing this stuff and sharing about it is because so many other moms also love it. Like, there's moms that are working from home. They don't have a second income. They're sitting at home with their kids. They'd like a bit of pocket money. Like to go buy that pair of heels, the killer heels that they're probably never going to wear and that are so expensive, but they just want them. You can go buy your pair of heels without feeling guilty. You can go and do it. So I love it. So one of the things that I got success with in the last month that I'm very happy about, it's called The Salt. So I'm going to put a link. You can sign up under me. The Salt is not a survey company as such. What The Salt is, it's a platform where you can get paid to share about products on social media. So what that is, you sign up at The Salt, you go fill in your profile, you fill in your social media channels, and there's some quizzes and stuff that you can complete there. And the quizzes kind of help them know a bit more about you and how, what type of person you are, so they can match you up with specific products. And then companies contact the SALT and they're like, we want this promoted on social media. This is what we want. This is our, our vision. And this is kind of what we want promoted. And then the SALT goes and checks through all the profiles and sees, oh, Lynne looks nice. Like she might be able to be a good person for this. And then, you can apply for that campaign and then you get rejected or you get accepted. And I really like it. And the thing is, you don't have to be a blogger like me. In fact, when I do a job through them, I don't publish it on my Facebook page. I publish it on my personal profile on Facebook. So you don't have to be a blogger or an influencer or this huge social media following at all. You can just be a normal mom at home. I mean, I am a normal mom at home, but I've got more channels. So Debbie, you're asking how long do you think it takes to get a promotion from the SALT? I signed up from your link. Okay, so that's what I was going to get to. So I've been a member of the SALT for, I don't know how long, months, a year, maybe more than a year. So I'm not a new member, but I signed up for the SALT. I filled in my profile. I connected my social media channels and I left thinking maybe they'll contact me. It does not work that way. So when was it? I think November, maybe October, November. I thought, I'm going to go back into the SALT. I'm going to see if there's something I can do to get a campaign, because so many of my friends work with the SALT and I've seen so many other people working with the SALT that I thought, let's go in and give it another go. And what I did was I thought, I'm going to go answer these quizzes. Now, you don't get paid to do the quizzes. So I did a couple of quizzes and then I left it and I came back a week later. I did 1 or 2 quizzes and I did a few things on there. Next thing, boom, I got my first campaign. So doing the quizzes are really important. And if you don't get a campaign right now, I mean, maybe they don't have a lot of campaigns going, or maybe they do have campaigns and you don't quite fit. But my recommendation is go on there, update your profile, add your social media, and do as many quizzes as you can. So I got my first job. I've been paid for it. They paid me really quick upon completion. There's really good communication. So if you're nervous about how do I go about this? I'm not an influencer. They guide you 100% of the way, and you got them on WhatsApp. You can ask them questions. So it's really cool. Where do you find these quizzes? Debbie, it's on your dashboard. So when you go onto the SALT, you go on there and you just look for the quizzes. I can send you a screenshot later if you're still confused. Just pop me an inbox. Farida? Farida. There are a lot of people complaining that they have so many referrals and they're not winning anything on the SALT. It's not about referrals. So yes, if you guys sign up under me, it boosts my profile and they are more likely to choose me for campaigns. However, they're going to have a lot of people that are competing for a campaign. And if I haven't completed my quizzes, they don't know much about me. So it doesn't matter if you sign up and you just share your link. That's going to do nothing for you. So I only started sharing my referral link on the SALT after I got my first campaign, because I'm not keen on sharing links until I've actually earned somewhere personally myself. I know that a lot of my friends, like Judy from Fun Mama, she did loads of work on the SALT. And I know she gets paid, and I know that it's legit, because if she says she gets paid, she does get paid. But I like to only promote something when I personally earned something, and not just earned it on paper. Like, it's got to be in my bank account. So the money is in my bank account, and I thought, cool, let me go and share this and give a couple of tips. And then shortly after I completed my campaign, I got approved for another campaign. So I've got my second campaign with the SALT. I've been approved. I just haven't received the the instructions and stuff yet. So yeah, it's definitely legit. It definitely works. Does the SALT require you to have a certain number of friends? I don't think so. I mean, look, you can't have a profile with no friends on, because then your profile it's useless to the SALT, because, when you publish something, people have to see it, some people. So I don't think you have to have a huge amount of friends, but you do have to be on Facebook and kind of relatively active, and you do have to have some friends. But go look at the Q&A on their website. I'll check it out as well. But I think, yeah, they're probably going to answer that in the Q&A. Farida, I believe it's the luck of the draw. Yeah, a lot of people say that. A lot of people say to me with Huysamen, oh, you're so lucky that you've made so much money on Huysamen. And I actually get a bit annoyed, because it's like, And with my blog, like, do you think I'm lucky that I've got 70,000 fans on Facebook? There's no luck that comes into it. That is just darn hard work. And the same with Huysamen. I've worked my butt off to get where I am now with Huysamen. So, you know, and I think with the salt, you can't just sign up on somewhere and just leave and expect something to happen or only have referrals. I think you do need to work on it. I think I did about 8 to 10 quizzes in November. And then very soon after that, I got my first referral. And before that, I hadn't bothered to do one quiz. So, you know, if you kind of follow how everything went, I think it's got to do with, you know, putting in a bit of effort and doing the quizzes. Charlene, I signed up, so excited. I know it's a process and takes time. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you'll be amazed at how many people look at me and say that my blog, oh, you're so lucky. Like, it's almost like my blog, like I didn't make my blog. It's almost like I was sitting there as a stay-at-home mom, and this blog just fell out of the sky and landed on my lap. With you guys all on Facebook, ready to engage. It didn't happen that way. I can promise you, it's been a hard, long slog. And on that note, I have so many of you contacted me on Facebook and by email saying you'd love to start a blog. I've been wanting to start off, create courses, but it's such a huge project that I haven't had time for it. And I've been doing some thinking about it, and I know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to do live videos on it. So I'll start at the beginning and I'll do one live video on the first topic. And then I'll publish a blog post on my website and I'll add the video. And then when I have time, I'll do the next one. And if you want to follow and you want to learn how to blog, you can do that. And I'll just share everything I know and you can copy what I do. I don't know everything, but I can share what I do know. And I think I know a little bit that could be helpful. So yeah, that's pretty exciting. I'm going to start with that as soon as I can. Chanel, super hard work, super agree with you. Hard work brings in results. Yeah, I know. It's like, I think, but it's insane the amount of people that look at me and think that it just like landed on me. I'm like, do you know how many nights I've worked till like 2 a.m. in the morning when everybody's sleeping because, you know, you got to work with your kids and then you've got them during the day and you can't work because they're on your boob and you're doing this. And I sit up till 2 o'clock in the morning working. And then people say like, oh, you're so lucky. It just happened. It's like, no. I have worked my butt off. Chanel, I've always wanted to start my own blog. Thank you so much. Cool. Awesome. Yeah, I'm very passionate about it. And, you know, one thing as well that I want to do is that there's a lot of people sharing how to start a blog, but you've got to pay this, you've got to pay this, you've got to pay this, you've got to pay this. And yes, having paid tools is really helpful. Like this platform that I use for streaming my videos, I love it. It's a paid tool. I don't know what I pay. I think it's $199 a year or $99 or I don't know. And it's really super helpful. But there's a way to do almost everything for free or close to free. And that's what I want to teach people. I want to show you, you know, good solid tips on how to start a blog when you have no money and you're sitting at home, you've got no money, you can't spend money. What do you do? And it'll take time, it'll take hard work, it'll take perseverance, it'll take a lot of learning and dedication, but you can do it. So yeah, I'm really keen to get started on that. Cool. You're a good teacher. Thank you, Monique. Okay, so I've spoken a bit about surveys and stuff. So Huysamen is like one of my favorite platforms for earning a bit of income on the side. I earn approximately $100 a month on Huysamen every month. November, December was about, I think one month was $90-something, and I think the other month was $85, which was really low for my normal amount. So yeah, but I usually earn $100, and January I earned, I think, $105. A disclosure, about half of that is referral income. So that's income that I earn through referring other people. When they do activity, I earn commission from their activity. But the other half is my own activity, surveys I do, games I play, etc. If you are not part of Huysamen, you want to know more, I've just put a link to my review in the comments. And then I've also done another post that shows you, it's something I wrote after I wrote the review, when I was even more familiar with Huysamen. And that shares specific tips on how to increase your earnings on Huysamen, because there are specific things you can do that will, you know, increase your earnings. And then I've got a third post on Huysamen, and that is specifically on how to play games on Huysamen. There's 2 different places you can play games, and if you do it in one place, it's a time waster. So there's a specific way to do it. So please read my post before you go and play games, before you waste your time. And then if you just want to sign up directly to Huysamen, you love everything I say, you don't need to read my posts, then you can just sign up directly. I'll pop the link in over here. And then the other thing that I wanted to share about is, oh my word. So sometimes when I see people sharing links on Facebook, and this often happens when I share a review of mine, which is like a well-researched review where I've actually earned money in my hand, people go and add links to sign up for other stuff. And it really annoys me because, Debbie, yes, Huysamen is my favorite site. Sabrina, I'll answer your comment now. So that really annoys me because, especially when I publish my review and I post it on my Facebook page, and people go and comment with their referral links for Huysamen. It's like, this is my hard work, my blood, sweat, and tears. And quite frankly, if you do it often, I'm just going to ban you from my page. If you want to make referrals for your Huysamen, you go and you do the hard work on your own page. Don't hijack my posts. But what people also do is they add links to scams under my posts, and that irritates me. So something that people have been posting on my page a lot lately is for easy earn. So let me just tell you right now, it's the biggest scam ever. You are going to waste your time. You are going to get scammed out of money. Please don't share your link. So I go and I reviewed it. I checked it out. I wrote a full review. I've just added the link, and you can go and check it out. Chanel, what, on your own page? Yes, I share my review on my page for Huysamen, and I get 20 comments from people all over. Sign up under my link. And I'm like, excuse me? Go get yourself a website, go get a Facebook following, and post stuff on your own page. This is rude. Don't do that. Yeah, I totally agree. It's like, no, that's not, like, hello, I want referrals under me so I can earn more money because I've done such hard work. Anyway, so yeah, easy earn, please don't sign up for it. You're going to waste your time. Do not share your link because, yeah, you can read my review. It's a terrible, terrible, terrible thing. But there is something nice that I did try out recently. And yes, it was also somebody sharing a link under one of my posts to sign up. So I didn't use their link because they were rude. I went and I signed up without clicking on their link. And that's Rewardy. So I have not published a review on my website yet because I'm not quite ready to. But you can earn through watching videos, playing games, doing surveys, playing, very much the same stuff as Huysamen, but also watching videos. And I cashed out. I got my first $2 last week. Yay! So go check it out. That is going to be a sign-up link to come under me because you can also earn from referrals. Just one note of caution. If you're going to watch videos on Rewardy, do not use your data. I have never seen a gig disappear so fast in my entire life. Only do it if you're connected to the Wi-Fi. Please don't use your data, because you will have nothing left for the whole month. It'll just be boom, gone. Yeah, Lisa, Rewardy is a hard job, but it's quite fun. Look, all of these little ways to make money online through surveys, playing games, watching videos, it's all going to take time. It's not going to be easy. And now I've got to go back and find the question I was going to answer. And I don't know who it was. What bank? Sabrina, what bank do you use to get your dollars converted to rands? Okay, so go read. I'm just going to add my link to my Huysamen review again over here, Sabrina, because that covers payment methods specifically for Huysamen, but it applies to a lot of other places. So there's two places that I use. I use PayPal and I use Payoneer. So PayPal, the trick is you have to have FNB to withdraw your PayPal funds to South Africa. For Payoneer, you can use any bank account to link to your Payoneer. So those are the two that I use. I like both of them. PayPal because it's so widely used that almost every place pays by PayPal. Payoneer is not as widely used, but it's really lacquer because you can connect it to any bank account. So, and it's more user-friendly than I find than PayPal. It's easier to use. It's quicker to get your money. I mean, not hugely quicker, maybe 24 hours quicker. But like for me, sometimes like I'm feeling really hungry and I've got to go grocery shopping. I like it when my money comes just a little bit quicker. So yeah, go check that out. Awesome. What else? Oh, so guess what I'm going to be doing with my Huysamen earnings? So I have been buying dresses and beautiful stuff on Amazon. So I've been cashing out via Amazon gift card, which I really love. But my husband has told me he wants us to go to the Kruger National Park this year in September. And I'm like, yes. And he said he'll pay for the car rental, he'll pay for the accommodation, he'll pay for all the food, he'll pay for the, everything that goes into it. Can I cover the flights for me, him, and our 2 kids? And I'm like, yes, because it should come to maybe 8,000 Rand ish, give or take a bit. And I earn about $100 a month on Huysamen. So I'm actually, don't tell him, I'm actually going to cash out 1 gift card so I can get that one dress that I really, really want. I got the one dress and it's beautiful and it was the beige one and I want to order the same one in pink. So I've got $20 in my Amazon account. I just need 35 and I can get that dress. And I'm like, I think I'm going to do that quick. But I've got about $150 right now available in Huysamen that I can cash out. So I'm at least $100 of the way towards these tickets. So that is how I'm going to pay for flights for me and my family to go to the Kruger Park. It is super, super exciting. So I'll keep you updated on that. And it's like, I really love having a goal to work towards. It's really fun and exciting. Chanel, please do share the link with us. Which link do you want? Do you want the rewardy link or the Huysamen review? I just did pop the Huysamen review and I'll pop it in again. So the Huysamen review goes through all the payment methods for Huysamen and the pros and cons of each one, what I advise you do. It's also got a video in there on one of the things that I struggled with and I see everybody else is struggling with, but I can't remember what I did because it was so long ago, is how to connect your F&B account to PayPal. It's easy to do to take money out of your bank account to connect like that. But to receive money, there's this whole process you have to go through. Now, in that review is a video that another lady's made about connecting to cashing out your money from PayPal into South Africa. So she's gone through the whole process and shown you how to do everything. So go check out her video. Lisa, you trust PayPal works pretty well. You never have to go wrong with them. Yeah, they are fantastic. But also, I like Payoneer. It's also fantastic and trustworthy. Sabrina, I use PayPal but couldn't find how to transfer to get rands. In the end, I donated my $10 to charity. Let me just reply to you. Can I reply directly? I can't reply directly to you. Sabrina, go to I'll add the post again. Go to my Kaboutjie review, my Kaboutjie Huysamen review on my website. There's a video that will show you how to do it. You have to have F&B. Okay, so there we go. And if you want to see the dress that I bought at Amazon, it's so pretty. There's the link directly to Amazon. And here is, I finished a review on the dress. The dress that I bought, it's the right dress. But when I bought it, I wanted to buy the pink one first. And I had the pink one I've got a pink one, a black one, and a pink, black, and beige. Those 3 different colors. I've got them all in my wish list at Amazon. And for some reason, I accidentally bought the beige one. But you know what? Because I wasn't sure it would suit me. It is stunning. I think it suits me better than the pink one will. But now I want to go back and buy the pink one because that's the initial one that I really, really wanted. So, yeah. Monique, you can always chat to F&B on the app or online and they assist. I did this with my first payout from Huysamen. And PayPal is very responsive. If you need help, I'm with F&B and PayPal. They are both fantastic. How long do Amazon deliveries take? It really varies. I've had something arrive in 4 days flat from Amazon, and I've had something that arrives a bit later, like a month later. But just take note, when you are on Amazon and you're looking at something, you need to they'll tell you how long it'll take to deliver. It's same like Take-A-Lot. They'll say, when do you get this? And you can click on that. So yeah. Yeah, Sally, do you pay tax for this income? Yes, you have to pay tax for the income. And you put that through your FNB app when you do the PayPal. But I've got someone that does my tax. I can't explain it all to you. It's not my thing. I don't like tax. I don't like SARS. Yeah. Cool. So I've got a number of discount codes. So I've got Terrific Ideas, the magnesium sulfate bar salt. If you buy on their website, you can use my code and you can get discount. I've also got 10% discount off your FYI Play It Safe subscription. You can use my code. I've also got, and this is a collaboration I'm going to be doing soon. You can get 10% off Megan Goldner designs using the coupon code. And Megan Goldner, she does that breast milk jewelry, or you do the jewelry with the hair, or you can do ashes, all sorts of sort of memorial keepsakes and memorial keepsakes. It's beautiful. And I am doing a job with her, a collaboration. So I'm going to get this beautiful necklace, and it's going to have both my kids' hair in. I'm like, yay. So yeah, you can get 10% off of her products, and you can also get 50% off my addiction ebook using my coupon code. Yeah, so I wrote a book about my addiction. So if you don't know, I'm a recovering alcoholic and drug addict. I'm 14 years in recovery. Maybe it's 15. I lose count. And I wrote some things about my addiction that are maybe a little shocking. But it's supposed to highlight sort of my mindset during addiction, some of the shit that I got up to, and the denial I was in. And the purpose of the book isn't just like shock factor or entertainment. I mean, I hope you get a giggle, but it's trying to highlight and show like the insanity of an addict and the denial and the damages and what goes through your mind. So if you're an addict, then you can not feel so alone or so silly about the stuff you've done. Trust me, you'll feel better after you've read my book. And maybe if you are a mom and your child is an addict, or your child and your mother's an addict, or your brother, your sister, your friend, and you don't understand it, it is insanity. It is crazy. But maybe if you read my book, I've given some insight into my thought processes and what was going on for me. You might understand a little bit better. So yeah, here's all the coupon codes and the links. I'm popping it in one comment so you can go and check it out. I hope it's all going to come through okay in one comment. Let me know if that comes through fine. I can also put it separately. I'll just add my link to my book separate for you, just in case. The coupon codes are going to be in my newsletter, and they're going to be in my blog post that I published for this month. So you can go check it out. How much is my book? Somebody asked, how much is your book? What's the cost, Debbie? I want to read your book. What's the cost? I don't know. Hold on. I'll go have a look. It's a couple of dollars, like really not much. Let me go have a look. It's available on smashwords.com. It's $4.99, and you get off 50%. So it's an ebook, so you get 50% off. So what, like $2.50 for the book? I mean, it's not like a thick book, but I did put quite a bit of stuff into it. Yeah, and then just a reminder that win a pamper hamper. That's the February competition for the Kaboutjie Top fan. I'm putting the link in the comments now. And then you can also win a really cute Tender Vibes relaxing music box. Why do I have coupon over there? I've written the wrong thing. Yeah, a Tender Vibes relaxing music box from Rain Gold. And there's a competition running on my site for that. It's open for a while still, so I'm just going to pop that in as well. So you can go and enter that. Karen wants to know, where can I buy the book? Karen, I'm popping the link for my book in again. Just remember, peeps, whatever you do not tell my mother what's in that book. She will just die. I did tell her my mom knows I've written the book, and she knows where it's available and everything. And I told her that I don't think it'll be healthy for her or for me if she reads my book. And I said, you got to promise me that you don't go read my book, please, because just don't do it, for both of our sakes. So yeah, that's the deal. Don't tell my mum what's in there. Okay, so yeah, it's now 1 o'clock. I've got to go fetch my kids soon at the bus stop. I am Monique. I'm sure she knows. No, she does not know half the stuff that is in there. Yeah, some of it's pretty rough, and I don't think she wants to know. I mean, even some of the mild stuff that I thought she knew, like I'll say something, she's like, "What?" And I'm like, "Oh, I thought you knew about that." She's like, "No, I didn't." So she's still got a relatively, I mean, she's not completely naive, but I think she's too naive, or I'm glad she's naive. I don't know. No, just don't tell my mother, okay? Just don't do it. Okay, cool. So I'm going to announce the winner for the delicious mint-themed chocolate hamper. Before I go, though, thank you to everybody for joining. Thank you for your patience, because my last live video that I tried earlier on, that was just a mess, and it upset me so much. So thank you for being patient. Thank you for coming back. Thank you for engaging. Thank you for all being so awesome. I see that I've got a lot of laughy faces over here. People are laughing at me. Thank you. I'm glad I put a smile on your face today. You deserve it. Great. So my winner for the mint-themed hamper is, boom, Chanel Annandale. Chanel, please pop me an inbox on my Facebook page with your email address so that I can just get into contact with you a bit later. I won't probably come back to you right now because I'm tired. I was up till 1 o'clock last night, and I've still got to fetch my kids, and I'm just like, I've had a week and a half. So I'll come back to you maybe over the course of the weekend, definitely by Monday, and I'll connect with you. Thank you, Chanel, so much. I've seen you also engaging all over the place beautifully with me. I really appreciate it. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you soon. Bye.